Hi guys! Now you will see another 5 crime riddles that will blow your mind. A criminal is brought into prison for major crimes. The warden informs him that he will be shot in the middle of the prison by 20 of his men. The prisoner is fine with that, but he asks for some conditions. All of your men must stand 20 feet away from me, and I must be able to select where each of them stands. If I survive, I get to leave. The warden thinks about it and knows that all of his men will still have an open shot at the criminal, so he agrees. The next day, immediately after the firing squad is positioned, the criminal walks out untouched. How did he do it? Answer: he set up all of the warden's men so they were standing directly across from each other. No one could fire at the criminal because they would risk hitting another man. A young woman was found dead in her California apartment. There were traces of powerful, deadly neurotoxin in her blood, and an empty bottle of the poison was found on the bedside table beside her bed. She was found sprawled across her bed, nearby the bottle of poison. Beside her bed was a fully packed suitcase and a plane ticket for a flight later in the day she died. The coroner ruled the death suicide, but one detective pointed out how this death had to have been murder. From what did he draw this conclusion? Answer: the woman had a suitcase packed and a plane ticket set out by her bed for a flight later in the day. If she was planning to die, she wouldn't have bothered packing for a flight she wouldn't take. A man found out that his wife had a lover and they wanted to kill him. Therefore, he decided to outsmart them. One day he returned home from a work trip ahead of time, found the lovers together, and killed them with a knife. Obviously, he knew that he would be the main suspect, so he tried to find a way to confuse the police. If he had simply wiped off his fingerprints from the knife, it wouldn't have helped. So, he managed to leave a set of fingerprints whose owner could never be found. How did he do it? Answer: the killer was a forensic investigator and left fingerprints from the person whose corpse he was dissecting. Then the corpse was cremated, just like the relatives of the deceased wanted it. A man and a woman live peacefully in a house together, but one day the woman shoots her husband. Then she holds him underwater for over 5 minutes. Finally, she hangs him, but 10 minutes later, they go out and enjoy a wonderful dinner. How can this be? Answer: the woman is a photographer. She shot a picture of her husband, developed it, and hung it up to dry. A man is found dead one Saturday morning. He was killed while his wife was sleeping. The wife tells the police all that she knows. She tells them that the cook was cooking breakfast, the maid was cleaning, and the butler was getting the mail. The police immediately arrest the person who is responsible. Who is responsible and why? Answer: the wife, because she was sleeping. How could she know that all of that happened? And now the correct answer to the question on the thumbnail. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.